off.
Oh, back in the hot seats. Can you hear me? Just kidding. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
You're fucking with me, right?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah, now we're good.
It's always an experiment.
What are you going to open with this time?
Well, I'm not going to talk about anything that's going to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to whine about it later.
Let's keep the sex injury talk to a minimum tonight.
Well, there's no sex injuries.
Got a scraped knee. What are you taking pictures of?
I'm not taking pictures. I'm just making sure I don't look, John and Kate +8.
New hair, new you.
No, well, not new me, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity to get my hair done.
I'm thankful for my haircut.
No, I really am. Buddy, we talked about this. I told you, I carried so much guilt, getting my hair done because it's not something that I do for myself very often. I usually do it myself. I'll retouch my roots. My sister, is a hairstylist, so she will send me the color, and I will retouch my roots.
Some red 40, some yellow 5.
No. Basically.
Bad joke.
It probably... Okay.
That's what the shit's called, isn't it? Called black 3.
No, it's 5 double N, 4 BP. I mean, yeah, you can.
For the layman person here, I'm not far off.
The hairstylist definitely chuckled.
Yeah, I'm not downplaying the science behind it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get cozy. But I carried so much guilt because, like I said, I don't get it done often, and the reason I do is because I'm I'm capable of doing this myself. Why? Mm-hmm. But then I told you, I looked at you one day and I said, buddy, I really want to let Angie just do my hair, color it, add some life to it, because I don't know.
You deserve it. Why? I mean, I don't know why you carry such guilt. Can I go ask my husband if I can have a nice haircut? Please, sir.
No, but
there's plenty of things that you have no problem just fucking doing.
Well, it's usually not for myself, though.
Yeah. It's
usually for, the kids or teachers, or which we talked about the other day. I was like, buddy, I know I spent a lot of money on my hair. I did all these things. I said, but our teachers, teacher appreciation. First of all, we get the letter for teacher appreciation on Friday, and then it's Monday's bring your teacher a coffee. The teachers want 100 coffees.
Yeah. I mean, trigger warning here for all of our friends at our school who listen, but
I'm not being rude.
No, but I don't really understand the rhyme and reason behind. Okay, everyone individually, you bring a coffee for your teacher. They're going to get 30 coffees. Everyone, you bring your coffee a donut, you're going to get 30 random donuts.
Yeah.
You were a teacher, that's not something that you would have wanted.
No, but when I was a teacher and it was Teacher Appreciation Week, the staff, I don't know if people even know this, the principal literally provides lunch all week for the teachers, whether it's or sometimes families donate money to purchase Chipotle for the whole staff.
Right.
Or so every week, this morning, the principal and the vice principal made breakfast for all the teachers.
Yeah.
So they had a full breakfast.
Right.
And then the rest of the week is lunch. And then when I did it, they had a massage therapist come in on your prep, and you got a 20-minute rub down on your back.
Like one of those mall masseuses?
Yeah. It was great.
Hey, why
I don't know
not?
how much tension you carry in your shoulders.
Trust me, I have 4 kids. If I had 30, I would need a lot of that.
Exactly. No, but I when I did it, the theme was
yeah, you guys got custom
flowers.
car detailings and shit like that.
Oh yeah. They used to pay for somebody to come and clean our car.
Handies, things like
that.
that.
Gifts from the parents were flowers. What did you say?
I said handies.
That's illegal.
Went right over your head. Yeah. Is it illegal if it was donated? No.
Would you like to offer somebody a hand job, one of our teachers?
I'm not offering, but I'll donate for it. I got 50 on it.
You're terrible. Look at you getting all spicy.
I'm keeping it PG-13.
Yeah, I'm just wiggling in my chair.
Wiggling? Maybe your chair's gonna wiggle tonight, and I could bitch at you.
Upset about it. But Teacher Appreciation Week, I told him, I was like, listen, these are our kids' teachers. We're not fucking around. We have to buy them
we take those things seriously.
Yeah, and so I emailed one of the teachers and I was like, listen, I am not buying you any of the shit that they said they were going to give you. What do you like? Because I'm going to get you what you want.
Right.
And someone made a good point, like, honestly, every year a teacher should, like, update her, maybe Amazon, what is it?
Wish list.
Wish list, or like a note home, like, this is what I like. Because, you know, sometimes I'd end up at Bath and Body Works. And
that's a good point. I understand why they send, like, the blanketed letter home. It's, like, making sure everyone is aware of it because, one, some people aren't going to put nearly as much thought into it as we are, right?
Yeah.
Which, to each their own. If they don't feel like they need to do that, that's their prerogative, whatever.
Yeah.
And then some people may not think seriously into it. Like, okay, I'll just check the box. I'll get whatever they say I'm going to do because I don't want to give them something that may be thoughtful, but it also might be a miss. And they don't want to, you know, get them a teacher to something they don't like. So
you're describing me for you every holiday and birthday.
So yeah, I understand, like, okay, donuts, coffee, basic stuff, go for it.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you have 25 or even 50 kids, for the boys, they have, you know, morning and afternoon.
I know. That's a lot of...
She could get 50 random donuts in one day, and that's not exactly ideal.
I know. But, I mean, the thought and the heart is there. I get it. But I was like, what do you want? Because I'm not doing this.
Right.
And I appreciate you. Trust me. If you can handle which is shocking. I always am blown away that the boys' behavior is so top tier at school when I literally... we just look at each other like something is wrong.
Something's definitely wrong.
Something's wrong.
Something's definitely wrong.
There's
an energy shift in our home right now that is like, you can feel it some days. It's so thick in the air, like 4 o'clock when everyone's pissed off. I'm like coming out of a call, or the boys are running rampant, or like Dom wants to go out inside and play in the street, or he's pissed off that Frankie isn't coming over for dinner.
Or you're going out in the street, but we're not throwing the football to him and using his new gloves, and we're just riding bikes and doing skateboards and rollerblades. We're not doing, 42 hike. Like, what are those?
Red 40.
No.
The N
no.
Black.
What are those called? Plays,
routes,
routes, whatever. Like, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm not doing that because I'm not even sure how to throw a football correctly.
Yes. And that's another thing. Like, I feel like we as kids, like you've said this a couple times, your mom never fucking played with you.
Never.
Our kids are completely dependent upon us for everything. Not only just like surviving and food and shit, but like, can you come play with me? Can you take me outside? Can you play with me in the street? Which I understand that's the rules that we've set up, that we've raised them that way.
Yeah.
But like, also fucking go and figure your shit out on your own. You're bored, be creative.
Yeah, I know. This art of boredom is something that a lot of people have been talking about, like on like Instagram and shit, like how we don't allow our kids to get bored anymore. And one of my friends was like, my kids are so impatient and want things so quickly that they won't even watch, like, they don't even know what commercials are.
Yeah.
Like, they're so good at receiving things, or our world has provided them everything so quickly. Think about it. You want to get a toy you really like? Oh, here, look at my phone, pick it. It'll be on our doorstep tomorrow.
Yep.
It's not like, hey, we'll drive to Toys R Us. We'll walk up and down the aisles. We'll pick out a toy.
How about we fucking wait till Santa or wait till your birthday? Yeah. Our kids don't. We talked about this like pretty much after every holiday. Our kids don't wait more than the next holiday for anything. And that's more of an us issue, but I think that's telling of a lot of people.
Well, let's be clear here. I feel like we don't really give them everything they want. It's more so my parents.
Yes, that's true. But
why are you rolling your eyes?
Because our kids are fucking spoiled.
I mean, I resent that, but maybe.
They are. Whether you resent it or not, they are.
Well, define spoiled. Like, what does spoiled look like to John Makin?
They're in a sense of entitlement to receive whatever they want in a very timely manner, respective of their expectation. So, like,
things, or
outside of Leo wanting to build a cruise ship for his birthday, which is a true thing right now, like, everything else that he asks for, he's gonna get. And probably well in advance of his birthday.
Oh, I'm sure my mom's already sketching the architecture of the box she's going to build around his... I know, but that's, but like I said, it's not really... But we also set our kids up for that. Like, I was very much with Dominic. I was like, we are not saying no. There are other ways to say things. Now...
What do you mean, what?
Well, when Dominic was little, I don't know if you really remember this, but I would tell my parents, like, you don't have to say no to him. You could say things like, how about we try this instead? I was very...
I was left out of that conversation.
Well, because I like, no is just such a nope because I said so. There's like no... Like,
or there's no, and there's, well, how about we do this instead? Oh, instead of the cruise ship, how about we just buy a yacht?
No, but no, it's like, instead of saying no, like, there were I taught my parents how to speak to them so they weren't saying no to him.
Where was I during this lesson?
Working. But I worked for Dom. But it was what I was taught in school for early childhood. Like, you, as a teacher, instead of like just no, you have to give children options. So I carry that over into our home.
And isn't it interesting? I'm not saying you're wrong for doing that by any means. But isn't it interesting that we've gotten to this point where we've had to circle around and like, no, like we're putting a very conscious effort on no means no.
Yeah, I know.
And it's a mean no. It's a no, don't ask me anymore. A no, shut the fuck up. I mean, stop asking me if we can go play in the street kind of thing.
Like I said, Vivian gave my sister an A in parenting, gave us an A-. Mm-hmm. I said, that's because Mimi only has 2 kids. If she had 4 kids, she'd probably drop to a C or a D, or even maybe a fucking F. Because, we're all just trying here. Yeah. And every child, like, buddy, how many requests do we grant a day? I feel like a fucking genie. Like, yes. Yeah. Yes.
And then we're caught in this space of, because they're always continually asking and requesting, and can we go here? Can we do this? Can I eat that? We're put in this position of always rejecting them because they're in this sense of expectation and entitlement where they just ask and ask and ask until they receive everything that they want. And by us doing that, we're setting them up for failure.
But it works.
For them, yeah.
Yeah, it works for them.
Yeah, we're fucking losing.
Yeah, but but we're getting better. We're getting better. We're saying no. We're meaning no.
It's kind of fun.
But what do you mean it's kind of fun?
It's fun to be like, no. I said no.
Well, I'm glad you feel empowered by that.
I do a little bit.
I mean, that could carry over to no means no as an adult for like, Leo, do not grab random girls' asses as you walk by.
Which is something that he's figuring out right now, which God knows where he picked this up.
I'm pretty sure he grabbed my ass exactly the same way you did this evening.
Well, I guess that's where he learned it.
He reached up, and
you gotta do a little cuppage.
And grabbed my shorts and like just did a little tap.
Oh, you went up the shorts?
Oh, yeah. I was like, Leo, what are you doing? Like... I was like,
didn't he do that to Dominique too recently?
He grabbed Dominique's ass. I think he sees you do it and he thinks it's a term of endearment, like a hug.
Hey, teach.
Yeah. No, we gotta see. No means no. No, we don't touch body parts that are covered by clothes.
Mm-hmm. Or anybody's body parts in general.
Yeah.
Outside of a nice pat on the back.
So no means no will carry over into their adult life.
Yes.
Because I really put an emphasis on, I always tell Dominic, like, we went out the other night, we went to game night.
Shout out to game night.
It was fun. We got a babysitter.
The people in the company were fun. I'll save my thoughts for game night.
Do not even. Before we
I'm sure game night, I'm not the only person that's divisive with game night, but continue.
I want to say a snippet about Dom. He was throwing a fit because my cousin Dana couldn't babysit, and my mom.
Yes.
Do you hear footsteps?
No, I thought I did.
Thought I did too. No. And my mom is out of town, so she couldn't babysit. So we called reinforcements. Grace, God bless Grace. She showed up. She was our girl. She was like, yes, I'll do it. I'm like, thank God, because we really want to do this. Mm-hmm. And Dom had a really hard time with it. Mm-hmm. He's so entitled that he is upset about the fact that he did not get the babysitter that he wanted, which Grace is wonderful.
Yeah, and he loves her too. But he's like, well, I like Ga.
Yeah, well, Ga is in Buffalo, so we can't do that. So I literally took him with me for a ride to the store, and I was like, buddy, listen to me. One day, I pray that whoever you marry, you prioritize them over your children and what they want.
Right.
Because if mommy and daddy always listen to like I don't want you to go out. I want you to stay home. I don't want to stay with this babysitter. We would never have time alone.
Right.
And so I was like, it's so important that mommy and daddy do this because we love each other. And I pray one day that you do that. I said, and we're fucking paying. I said, fuck, we're fucking paying somebody to play with you. Her entire priority is you and having fun with you. It is not to reprimand you, to be bossy, to be a teacher. It is, we are paying her to show you a good time.
Yeah, we're subsidizing your fun that we don't want to play with you, so we're going to hire someone to do it for you.
While we go and have our kind of fun at game night, which I don't think you should.
Your kind of fun.
I enjoyed it.
Montana's kind of fun.
It was a concerted effort.
It had the greatest intentions. I'm not a big game night guy, especially like the game nights where you like sit on the floor and hide your faces and you have to like raise your hand and it's like Clue but nerdier. That's not my stuff.
Oh my god, buddy.
I'm not putting anybody down for doing that. I'm weird for being an asshole and not liking game night. But Montana and Katie and you put together this game night where it was supposed to be like trivia. I'll be quick here. Like Trivial Pursuit, but like 90s rap lyrics. Is that a short way of saying it?
90s, yeah.
Wasn't a hit. Didn't go well. Bad songs.
Well, you and Montana and Aaron knew a lot of them.
Trust me. There was enough people there who would have known plenty of the answers, and it wasn't landing with any of the real
and
ones.
Me and like the other people were like, nope.
Yeah.
I mean, I knew some of it. When you say the lyric, I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Genuine.
Yeah.
Genuine.
Yeah, you said, oh, I know. That's genuine.
I didn't say that.
CJ's like, oh yeah, that's a thong song by Cisco. but
yeah.
Didn't land. We tried to, we went into panic mode. We tried a bunch of other games. Nope, game night's not it. Don't force the fun.
Yeah, but
the company is the fun.
Okay, but the thing is too, like, game night's always a way to like have fun, a little competition, like. Instead of like, because typically what happens is like you will go outside and like talk to the guys.
And the guys and the girls separate like a middle school dance.
Yeah, and it's like it was an opportunity. I think her intentions were just to get everybody together, having fun, and
trust me. I hope they know I'm not offending them, but like game night's not it for me.
I know you've never been a game night person. Honestly, I suck at games. I kind of just gave up. I think we played Trivial Pursuit with your mother once, and she fucking realized how dumb I was very quickly.
Yeah, that wasn't.
And then every time I came over, she's like, "You want to play Trivial Pursuit?" I'm like, "No."
That may have been like the first time she met you too, right?
No, she's
It was definitely in North Carolina, which would have been the first or second time.
Yeah, and she was like, probably like, "You got a winner here."
Bitch doesn't know the difference between Indiana and Illinois. I don't know.
I literally, Mackin's cousin got into University of Indiana, and I was like, "That's amazing. Is that a great school?" He's like, "Yeah, it's a great school." I was like, "Oh," I'm like, "I know Indiana Chicago's not in Indiana. It's in Illinois, and I know where Illinois is." I go, and he goes, "Well, it's to the left of Illinois." I go, "So if you're looking at it, if you're looking, is it to the? You said to the right though. It's to the right.
If you assume
if I'm looking at it,
looking at a map version of this,
or if I'm standing in it, if I'm standing in there, is it? Which way do we go? To the right.
If I'm in Illinois, where do I look?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I honestly thought that was the funniest thing.
Get the compass out on your phone.
Oh gosh. Yeah, your poor mother was like, "Let's just watch Frankie Valli on TV."
That's a good alternative.
Your dad loved Frankie Valli.
Shout out to Frankie Valli.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. But game night was a good effort. It was
E for fun. Effort. Yep.
It was good company.
Yep.
We had to leave because our kids were idiots.
No, not our kids were idiots.
Well, we got home and they were
not having a good time.
Yeah. But we got home and they were not happy either, so.
True.
It was a good thing that we left when we did.
Yes. That's the other thing that I'm annoyed with coming home as a parent. I feel like if we ever had babysitters, they just like sent us to bed, right?
Wait, did you ever have a babysitter? Wait. Have you ever been babysat?
I'm thinking here. I'm sure the answer is yes. I can't. You know what I remember? I don't remember nighttime babysitters. I remember like my mom hiring like the summer magic people. You know, like you know what summer magic is?
I have absolutely no idea.
All right, so summer magic is basically like the summer camp that CCSD puts on for kids.
Okay.
So like if you don't want to go to like camp or like daycare kind of thing, you can go to basically your school and they do like safe key shit with you all day long.
Okay.
Okay. So I would hang out with like the cooler older guys and she's like, "Oh, do you want to come like babysit?" kind of. So it'd be like a 16-year-old dude who would like watch us for a couple hours. His name was Jason. Shout out to Jason.
Is he still around?
I'm sure he's around.
But was he fun?
Yeah, I had a good time with him.
How old were you?
I was probably like Dom's age.
But wait, so you never, like, your parents didn't go out at night and you remember having a sitter?
I don't remember a lot of
That's all I fucking remember. Like, even my cousin Melissa, they'd hire our cousins first, obviously, because probably cheap labor. And then Melissa would always, like, put us to bed, which she loved babysitting us because when my mom always just put in a movie and we'd fall asleep to, like, and I say put in a movie because it's a VHS tape. And then one time I woke up and Melissa's at the back door with her boyfriends, like... She's got like a cigarette in her hand and her boyfriends are all out there. And I'm like, okay, well, they're cute. What's your name? Right? I was so boy crazy. Oh, I yelled. Sorry. But we always had sitters because my dad's, I think, well, maybe your parents didn't need a sitter.
Yeah, if I think really, really hard about this and we can check with them to fact check this, I don't think they went out often. And if anything, it may be like grandma and grandpa watched me and my sister, but I don't.
Did you sleep over anyone's house?
No. I had a couple, but not a lot.
Did you like sleeping over?
No. I wasn't a big sleepover guy either.
So Viv had a sleepover birthday party, and immediately I was like, she can't sleep over.
When I got older, like middle school, high school, I did. Not Dom, Viv's age.
Well, and I think, too, that my parents were nighttime people. My dad, they would leave at fucking 6 o'clock at night to start their day.
Right.
So they needed someone to put us to bed and be with us. So that's probably why we had so many babysitters.
Right.
But I never, but sleepovers.
No, was never a big sleepover guy. I remember a handful. I remember a few, like me being uncomfortable and like calling mommy, come pick me up kind of thing.
So Viv was invited, which, do we tell this story on this podcast?
No, we started to touch on it about like the jammies on the last one.
On this?
No, on the Really Relatable.
Okay, so quickly, I'm just going to summarize. Vivian was invited to a sleepover and the mom is a friend, and she was going to buy all the girls jammies for the sleepover. And I was like, okay, if you wouldn't mind, could I get the jammies before the sleepover just to make sure they fit? Because, Viv's kind of like in a very odd...
In between sizes,
and I didn't want her to be uncomfortable, like trying them on and being there and being stuck in these jammies that are too tight. So she graciously got them, brought them to me. I tried them on her, and they were a little tight. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to have them altered because she had mentioned they have dresses. I'm like, Viv, do you want to wear a dress? And she's like, no, I don't want to be different. I like these. I'm like, okay, well, I'll just take them to get altered, without her knowledge.
Right.
And so she can wear the same jammies. So I just kind of let it go. A couple days later, the mom texts me again, and she's like, hey, how did the jammies go? I go, they were a little tight, but I'm just going to go get them altered for her because I just don't want her to be uncomfortable, and I want her to match everybody. But don't even worry, like, I'll get them. She goes, absolutely not. Give them back. I'm going to buy everyone new jammies. So she literally returned all the jammies and bought Vivian, bought everybody jammies.
Yeah.
Like, with bigger sizes and it was so heartwarming because if you think about it as a little girl, those moments can change the way you feel about yourself, the world, So, but from the beginning, I was like, Viv's not sleeping over because, number one, Viv doesn't sleep over anywhere.
She doesn't sleep over with Charlie.
No, she won't sleep. She sleeps at my mom's and she sleeps here. She tried
That's literally it.
Yeah, and she comes home crying. So I'm like, she's not sleeping over. I go, she's going to want to, I said, but we know
how she goes. Yeah. She's going to want to, and then she's going to call crying at midnight saying, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. And we just have this rule. We just don't let our kids sleep out.
Yeah, it's just easier.
Because it's just different, and it's different. And you can't control.
It's just an easy default.
Yeah, exactly. So that's our rule in our house too. But
there are people, and this is one of them, that we would trust her to sleep over.
Oh, yeah.
But there are people like, oh, my friend fucking Sarah invited me to a sleepover. Well, I never met Sarah's mom or dad. I don't know about that nonsense.
Yeah.
So, no. So rather than putting Viv in the position to say, sorry, Sarah, I can't sleep over your house because my parents don't let me, it's just easier for us to say, we don't do sleepovers.
And she just doesn't. So like, even if we did say yes, she wouldn't.
Right.
So,
But Dom would, so that's the difference. Is like Dom will get invited to sleepovers all the time, and they're like, nope, sorry, we just don't do it. They can come and stay
at our house, but we're not. Yeah. But lo and behold, she texts me and she's like, she sends me what we have is an emoji, like if you're ready to come home or you know whatever. If you just want us to pick you up, this is the emoji.
It's like a secret password.
Yeah, like we'll come get you. So she sent it, and I'm like, buddy. We have, like, she needs us to come get her. So, we go over there, we get her. I get her in the car. I'm like, what happened? She's like, nothing. It's getting dark. And I think they're all going to bed. And I don't want to sleep there. And I just want to come home and be in my bed. And I'm like, okay, totally fine.
And we knew this about her, and she was fighting us prior to, like, I really like Viv, trust me, we would let you.
Just give me some Benadryl and melatonin, Mom. I'll go to bed. I'm like, Vivian, that's not how that works, okay? That's not.
Yeah, because we also have to play out, like, the scenarios with her, because, like, she'll wake up from bad dreams all the time and have to come see us. I'm like, Viv, if you wake up with a bad dream at X name's house, you probably won't feel comfortable going into the mom or dad's bedroom.
Like, excuse me.
Or are you going to be able to soothe yourself back to sleep? Maybe not.
Yeah.
That's maybe also part of life, but I don't know.
But yeah.
We just try to avoid the room for error.
The inconvenience of the family and whatever. But I knew it though. She's so like, it is. It's always like when everybody's ready to settle down and go to bed, that fear of like, okay, this is not my house. Yeah. I don't have my sound machine. I don't have my twinkle lights. I don't have my noise. I don't have my lights.
Symphony of fucking orchestra.
I don't have my makeup.
Lighting, sound.
Yes, she doesn't have all the twinkles.
We didn't have sound machines.
No, my parents just put in a tape, and my mom actually never even did that.
You just went to bed with the smell of cigarettes.
Yeah, Grandma D. She'd be reading her book, smoking, right next to us.
Oh, comfort.
Yeah, it was. Actually, it was. She was the best. And then she'd scratch our back, and then me and Maria would fight over who got to sleep with her. I mean, my whole childhood. But then when we moved into our other house, my mom didn't do that shit with us. So me and Maria shared a room, and we had each other until finally my dad's friend, Timmy Miller, came over and would read to us when he would visit. He'd read us a story, and we were like, oh, this is so great. We'd go to bed. But then he couldn't do that every night, so he brought us over the dinosaurs on tape. Remember that show? The dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Not the mama?
Yeah.
And that was how we went to bed. We would put it in, and we'd fall asleep every night.
I wish it was that simple for us. We have a whole fucking
What did
routine.
you do?
I have no idea. I swear to God, I have no idea how I went to bed as a child.
How do you
I'm
not
pretty sure
know
I just walked into my room, laid down, and went to bed. If I had to bet, that would be my bet.
What? Like no stories? You didn't read?
Maybe
movies? Did you watch TV too? Fall asleep?
I didn't have a TV in my room up until probably 10 or 11.
Why were you just like the easiest child, and our children are so hard?
Yeah, I was just off the shelf. Just give me the standard version.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't remember anybody reading to me. I'm not saying that they didn't.
My parents didn't read to me either, though.
I don't remember a bedtime routine.
No one
walked into my room and went to bed, I'm pretty sure.
No one, I mean, a lot of the parents that are our parents.
Sorry. Choked a little bit on my burp.
Okay. Didn't do that shit. My mom would rather buy us billions of toys than actually sit and play with us. But this bitch sits on the floor, wrestles my kids, plays hair, dances with Vivian.
If we don't crawl out of her bed at the right time, it wakes her up, and then we have to go back in for another 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah, last night she got up and she was like, Mom, it's like 4:45. She's like, Mommy, I had a bad dream, and I need you. I'm like, I'm such a bitch, though. I really am.
With that, you are.
I'm traumatizing her.
With that, you are. Not generally, but with like, when she needs comfort in the middle of the night and your sleep has been broken.
But I never used to be like that. Like I used to, but now I know she's capable. Like I'm like, you're 8 years old. I did hug her. I rubbed her head. I was like, what? Why don't we just play a story on your phone? Just go back to bed. I go, Daddy's leaving in 15 minutes to go run the stairs for fun at fucking UNLV just to like, for fun at 5 a.m. So you can just come back to bed with me in a little while. That's what I said to her. And then you were like, I'm not running. And then you got up.
Yeah. Which is a good segue into our next topic of conversation, our calendar. So because we obviously have challenges with what's going on, what day it is, what month it is.
Notice how he says we when he means
I've been trained
me.
well. Jackie has trained me well. Okay. We have challenges, so the suggestion was, okay, go get one of the big whiteboard calendars and write down the important shit so that you're a more visual learner, you write it down, you remember it easier, whatever, okay? We're now on month 2. This is the second time we've done it for May 1st, which was very stressful for me because we went all the way up until April 30th and really into May 1st without having a May 1st calendar that you were aware of. So that was stressful for me in itself.
I knew that it was gonna be May.
You just didn't know when.
One of these days.
Yeah, exactly.
How many days are in April? Well, wait, I thought 5 was May. Or 5 was...
Yeah, yesterday...
5 was April. 4 is April. 5 is May. Got it. Okay, keep going.
We're having a good time. So, okay, I'm like, okay, we need to sit down and take 10 minutes, and I need to go through my digital calendar and transcribe it into your tablet. First of
all, you don't have to do those things.
How
you put it on your own calendar to do a calendar.
Which just shows the irony.
And what's so funny is he's so fucking manipulative too. He's like, hey, after we dropped the kids off at school, he's like, we went to the post office really quick. And then we came home at exactly like 9:30. And on the phone calendar at 9:30, calendar.
Why would I put it at a time where we wouldn't do it?
And then you nonchalantly on the way, I was like, "Hey, remember we got to do it's now May. We have to do the calendar." It's basically like, "Bitch, so you know what the fuck is going on. Let's go do it."
I'm setting ourselves up for success. Why would I just throw it on at some random time when I'm in a meeting or when you're picking up or doing something and then shit falls through the cracks? Like, because I didn't plan to prepare.
But I feel like you just
failing to prepare is preparing to fail.
Sure, you're probably correct, but I feel like those are all true statements. But
so why am I being made fun of for this?
I'm not making fun of you for it because your intention is to control the scenario and the situation so that I am not asking you a million questions, so that you can't say like I told you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm held accountable for our lives.
I'm not trying to control the situation. I'm taking our tip and trying to build off of it, because the whole digital calendar and my 6 calendars and my one phone that are summer shared with you doesn't work. So the suggestion was let's do this thing, and now we're doing it. So I'm not just gonna not do what I think is gonna be the only thing that makes it work.
Well, it was very exciting because I learned I was going out of town this month.
Wait, okay, so yeah, you learned that. You're like, oh, that's right. I'm gone that weekend. Thank God we did this.
Wait, and then what are we?
So that's why I brought this up. Is we're getting through May, and we get to the 29th, and you're like, I'm fucking done. I don't need to finish. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm like, wait. We got to May 29th, and I'm like, we'll get to the rest
You pick up the whiteboard and you hang it back on the wall. I'm like, there's 2 more days.
I'm like, we'll get there.
Like, are we just gonna like fuck it up and not finish it? Like you did
like
29 out of the 31 days. Like that's far enough ahead. We got plenty of time.
Yeah, it's gonna. I'm like, buddy, we have a whole month to get to the last 2 days of the month. It's fine. We'll just not finish.
Which in reality, we got through all the way through April, and then you didn't even think about doing May until May. So you could be at May 29th, and oh shit, what happens today? I have no idea.
It's gonna be May. You love me though.
I do love you.
I think you're totally like flabbergasted by the shit that I do though.
I'm shocked by some of the things that just happen to happen. but it's fine.
Yeah, like we started
keep me on my toes.
We started doing the calendar, and I was like, why are we doing this? You're like, or something. You're like, well, because you already forgot.
Wait, no, sorry. So ahead. I'm like, today's Monday, May 1st. Do I need to tell you what we're doing today? And she goes, no, why would you need to tell me that? I'm like, well, because I told you things yesterday that we were doing today, that it's now 9:30 and you've already gotten a few of them wrong. Like you thought I was going to work out at 5 a.m. when I specifically told you, one in a text message last night, I am not working out. You misread it. You thought it was the I am working out. But then I go, I followed up after the text message, and then you're like, just so you know, I'm not working out with Dee in the morning. And you're like, oh, I thought you said you were.
Yeah, because I read what I thought I wanted to say.
Yeah, so at that point, you know that I'm not working out.
Yeah.
But then when Viv comes in at 5 a.m, you're like, it's okay, Daddy's going to work out. So that's why at 9:30, I needed to be like, okay, do I need to run through the rest of the day with you so that you know what the fuck's going on?
Probably. I would err on
I'm
the
glad
side
I did that. I'm glad I did the 30th and 31st as well.
I would err on the side of absolutely yes. Sorry, I'm just adjusting your mic.
I'll do whatever it takes. I'll put the work in.
Shout out to
my favorite Imagine Dragons song.
Yes. We did actually do something really fun a couple weeks ago.
What did we do?
We were guests on a podcast.
Shout out to the Galindo.
That I did not forget. That was on our calendar.
You don't forget the important stuff.
Well, I was really just sorry. I keep messing with my hair because it's like annoying. Sorry, I'm just annoying. But we were guests on the Galindo's podcast, Josh Galindo's podcast.
It was really fun.
It was fun. We walked in and we're like, fuck.
Yeah.
Like, this is a fucking studio.
Oh, yeah. They have their shit
We walked
together.
in and everything, all we did was sit down and put headphones on.
Yeah.
And it was just done.
But the funny thing is...
Where's Aaron?
Yeah. The funny thing is, like, he has, like, all these, like, millionaire entrepreneurs, life coaches, real estate guys, like, big money people. And then us come walking in. You're like, well, we just wanted some regular people in. We just wanted to try it out.
We just wanted honest people to see how it goes. But actually, we ended up having a really good time.
Oh, it's so fun.
Some fun conversations. It was like what we do, but we did it with them.
If you don't know who they are, they're big real estate people in town. He's doing a lot of cool shit. They have their podcast. He's putting a lot of really cool content out there. But they have 4 kids. Our 4 kids go to the same school. We're all kind of similar lives, but we're the poor version of them.
But
it's fun.
The poor version of them. But they are such great people. Like sitting down with them and just chit chatting was really fun. I really love because I know his wife Crystal knew of us. We've hung out with Crystal before, but I don't think Josh he knew of us from school, but he didn't know like
right. No, we've handshaked, we've pounded, but like we never sat down and talked. Yeah,
and I think that he was really. I think that he just really enjoyed our company, and we enjoyed theirs, and it was funny, and we laughed, and he even looked at me at one point. He's like, "Why aren't you an actress?" I was like, "I didn't know that I could be an actress." He's like, because I could just see when you're about to turn it on and say something. And I was like, well, I missed my calling. Mm-hmm. I should have done that.
No, you got your calling here.
I got my calling. This is where I'm meant to be.
This is where it is.
Which, by the way, how cute are we?
My crooked merch.
With our Sadie Hawkins dance outfits.
I got my shorts on.
It's not crooked. It's fine. It looks cute. It's like the Nike thing. You did
the sample didn't turn out as well. We had to do another size run.
I like mine.
Yeah, yours came out decent.
I didn't know if it was like weird that we were matching, but I'm kind of glad we did.
I mean, we're on boom, boom, boom. This is all we do. Self-promotion.
You're never gonna forget what our name is.
What show is this?
But yeah, that podcast.
It would only make sense if it actually was your last name.
Burn. But that podcast is going to be on, hopefully, up and running soon.
It may not ever make it if they just were being nice to us. We're like, yeah, great job, guys.
You're cool, but not that cool. Yeah. No, they were super sweet. I'm sure it'll
delete.
Go up. Yeah, deleted. But speaking of episodes and podcasts, Makin has been throwing around this idea. I think it's a good idea. I'm not sure. I just don't. I mean, dream big, buddy. Dream big.
Yeah, so I'm bringing my dreams down a little bit. So we're creeping up on 100 episodes, which maybe I'm biased. Well, obviously I'm biased, but I think that's a cool feat, right? Like, we've been doing this for almost 3 years, banging out 100 episodes. That's roughly 150 hours worth of content based on however long the episodes are.
Sure.
Like, that's a huge testament, whether people care or not.
Yeah.
I'm proud of it, right? Like, this is something we enjoy doing, whatever.
And we've this is like commitment.
Yeah, like, we're putting effort in. We're not just doing it for shits and giggles for anymore. It's like there's some incentive. There's like more intentions behind what we're doing now beyond just having a good time, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're trying to make it into something. So
yeah, absolutely.
To celebrate that, we've been throwing around like this. Let's do a party. Let's do like a ticketed thing. We don't want to do that. We just want to throw a big party, and we're making some.
Well, not really a party. I mean, we could just say, who cares? Like,
well, no, it's because it's not planned. We got to figure a lot of the details out.
The goal is to do our podcast with a live
thing.
Yeah, where you guys are part of it, asking questions, and we're just kind of like doing this, recording it, and it's an episode.
Yeah, a more casual version of it. We'll have drinks. It'll be at a cool place.
Yeah, we're trying to figure that out. So if you know anyone that would want to host our live event night, we have a few ideas, but our 100th episode, if we are on track.
Yeah, stay on. Hold on, pause. Let me praise you here. You haven't missed a week the entire year.
Well, I'm just proud of us for not fighting this episode.
Yeah. That's another thing to be proud of. We haven't had to stop and fight in front of Brandon and Aaron again.
I know, that was... I know, the last 2 times. Well, it's just because I was going through some, like, Danielle shit and whatever.
You had your thoughts a little bit.
It's okay.
Isn't
that a Drake song?
I was pork in my feelings.
Oh. I was waiting for you to shout out Drake.
Shout out to Drake.
I'm like seeing and like hearing you now, and you're not doing. Katie Morley's gonna be so upset.
I know. I shouted out Frankie Valli. There's enough entertainment shout outs. So we're creeping up on it. Look out for it this summer. We'll figure out some details.
Yeah. It's gonna be at Omnia Day Club. Just kidding.
Yeah, we rented out T-Mobile Arena. It's gonna be right after the Knights win the Stanley Cup.
Yep.
Get your tickets. The pre-sale will be available next week.
Yeah, drop it like it's hot. But are you ready to rank our kids?
I am. Before we rank the kids, if you haven't already, make sure you please rate us on Spotify.
Yes.
Give my
the
plug
Spotify.
Here.
It's actually
we're getting too self-promotional. I don't like this. We went from merch to 100th episode party.
We're not selling ratings. These are not being sold. This is just us being cute.
I know.
The 100th episode might be a fun time.
It will be a fun time, and we'll do it regardless.
But the ratings thing is just because
it's a
new thing on Spotify, and it's really easy. I rated us. I gave us 5 stars, of course.
I only gave us 4. I was mad at you that week.
No, you didn't.
I'm joking.
That's only hurting you.
I'm joking.
I mean, right now, I think we are at only 5 stars.
Ooh, really?
Not even one? I don't think anyone
the real ones
have given us a...
I mean, how can you give 4 stars when you have perfection here?
Oh.
Right?
A golden husband.
Golden husband.
And a psychotic...
Gold stars.
Yeah, buddy. Straight 5 stars. Straight 5. But the thing is, like, you don't... Like, all you do is do stars. Podcasters. Oh, he's a nice guy.
I love Keith Lee.
Okay, so your Child of the Week rankings, let's get into it.
Number 4. These are... I'm not going to say these are the most accurate rankings I've ever had, but stick with me here. So, number 4 is Dean for a few different reasons. So, we didn't talk about this, but they went to Family Involvement Day last week. And basically it's a day when they don't have school. They get together with the kids and their parents, and they do arts and crafts and a bunch of fun shit. And they come home with these, quote, lava lamps, which are basically water bottles filled with food coloring and vinegar and oil.
No, it's oil, water, Alka-Seltzer Plus, which I wish I would have taken that day because I was extremely hungover. And I was actually looking at them, like, wondering if I could just, like...
Can I drink this?
Can I just scoop these in? And so it's oil, water, Alka-Seltzer Plus, and food coloring.
Okay, so thank you, Bill Nye. It's a fun little science experiment. They were shaking cool. Up, yeah. But Dean comes in, puts it on the counter, goes off and does something else, walks back around to the kitchen, and just for no reason just whacks it on the floor. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And of course it breaks, it spills everywhere. There's blue goo everywhere, up the oven, in the cracks, on the floor. Plus it's oily, so it's not like you just clean it.
It's very stressful for you.
And it wasn't because it wasn't like it was a drink that he spilled on accident. He specifically and intentionally knocked it on the floor. But did he mean to make it spill? No. But when you knock shit on the floor, there's a good chance it's gonna fucking spill.
Yeah, but what you didn't know is that's like kind of what they were doing at school, like flipping them, playing with them. So
I get the bottle flip craze, and that's probably something that was going on. Maybe not the best thing to be teaching these kids, like knocking oily colored things around, but maybe that's my own fucking.
You were very upset that day too.
I was that triggered me. That probably set me on a spiral that day.
Again?
Then he. He thinks, Dean, first of all, is in his own feelings and thoughts all the time. He thinks that he knows better than everyone. He definitely thinks he knows better than Leo. Most of the time, more so than me. Maybe not less than you. He thinks very low of me right now, which is an issue in and of itself. But he was trying to tell me where to drive. And he's like, I was making a right turn. He's like, no, Daddy, you're going the wrong way. I'm like, first of all, I've never gone the wrong way in my life. Let alone, I don't listen.
Strategically thought out the direction in which I was headed.
Let alone when I'm driving in my fucking neighborhood.
Very efficient.
Yes,
and
come on, give me a break.
Nothing.
There's no backtracking here. We don't need Apple Maps. Like, I know where I'm going. Don't tell me where to go.
Did you hear what he did with the coloring with Leo yesterday?
No.
So our kids like to print coloring pages off the internet.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
We look it up.
It's not fine when it's Leo. Can you print me a picture of a baby
building a
cruise ship that he's then driving, but not with the colors? I'm like, Leo, these are standard coloring sheets. Like, they don't have like the very specific you on a truck crane that's dropping it into the ocean while it's also next to a Mickey cruise
with a child driving it. Yes. And Leo now doesn't even use them as coloring pages. He likes the color version. So we're printing literally like black pages of ink, and I'm like, buddy, we're not doing this.
Yeah, each sheet probably costs $3 worth of ink.
Totally. So, but they printed out pictures. Dean did his Mandalorian. Leo did a bunch of different cars because he couldn't make a decision. So he had 9 different Lamborghinis that he liked because Lamborghinis are fast cars or whatever. So Dean's like very careful about what he does. He colors in the lines.
Yeah.
He's sitting there with his marker in his hand and he looks over and goes, oh, Leo, why do you scribble like that? And I go, Dean, that is the way he likes color. That is not coloring. I was like, you are such a dick.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry, I'm playing with
your pop socket?
I know. I'm questioning Dean. Dean makes me nervous because of how ballsy he is.
He has, like, that's the scary part about Dean. I'm not making this a serious thing, but, like, he has a cold side to him. He has a rude, I want to hurt your feelings type of tone in the way that he says a lot of things.
Dean, you need to come inside. No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you do. You got to come inside. Mm-hmm. It's the sprinklers are. No, they're not.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah. He's a little pain in the ass.
Yeah, he is. What else did he do?
I'm trying to understand my notes. Hold on to his Lego cake pop. Fuck, I don't know what that means.
What do you mean?
He probably did something really mean and annoying with a Lego cake pop. What is it?
Maybe he wanted... Oh, I remember we were in the car and he wanted me to hold the Legos.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. He wanted to hold his Legos, hold the cake pop, and then also hold... Was it a water?
A water. Mm-hmm.
And I turned the car...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I turned the... excuse me for driving and making a left. Another thing that he was trying to correct me with. The Lego fell out of his hands or off his lap and into like the side of the door, and he threw a huge fit for me driving.
Yeah, he's like, "You did it! You knocked it over." Which Dean's really into Legos right now. But it's honestly mind blowing how good he is at them.
He is good with the Legos.
He's very smart.
Today, you had to run a bunch of errands while I was working, and he just played with Legos for an hour, like a true child should do.
Yeah, it was great.
Stay away from your parents.
Everything's very like symmetrical and like. everything, it just all goes, it's amazing. It's a wonderful, it really is.
Yep.
I'm proud of him
I
for
used
that.
to be anti-Lego, and today I even brought up, like, if we go to San Diego this summer, we should do a Lego land because it's like a positive influence in our house.
Yeah, they would love it.
I'll take all the fucking, as long as they keep away from me, bring on the Legos. And I had no good things written down for Dean. Leo was probably actually worse, so I don't know if this is the most accurate ranking, but he did have a couple good things. Like, for some reason, we've brought it before, he loves watching Montana dance on video.
Loves Montana.
But lately he found the video of us doing shots from a shot ski from my 30th birthday party.
Yeah.
And he just watches that video on my phone on repeat.
Oh my God.
So I think that's kind of funny.
He's really into watching videos of us, like when we
doing
were
life, yeah.
being.
He's like, "Where was I?" I'm like, "Not here."
Yeah.
You weren't even thought of.
We were not planning that.
Mm-hmm. Plan B.
Yeah. All right, you're done.
For some reason, he's really big into dubstep right now. He likes some Skrillex. Do you know what dubstep is? Like that Skrillex DJ hip hoppy sound. It's like real loud. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get with the times here, sis.
He likes the fuck song that you play all the time.
Song.
He Daddy plays a bad word song every time we're in the car. I'm like, cool. I'm so excited. Daddy is influencing you to fucking swear.
Yeah, well, right after you give us 5 stars, search Kendrick Lamar, Count Me Out. That's his favorite song. It's got a lot of swearing in it.
A lot, and he thinks it's fucking hilarious. So
fuck it up.
If you think my mouth is the reason our children, it's because it's not.
Yeah,
it's him.
It's you and Kendrick. But so outside of wanting a cruise ship, he's also really big into RV culture. So if he can't build his own cruise ship for his birthday and then go on said cruise ship, set sail, he wants to have his own RV where he can drive across country, and he wants it to be navy blue and silver and have God and Papa drive and then him drive. So
cruise ship, RV.
Those are the good things.
A crane truck. He calls it a crane truck.
Yeah, the crane truck, which is actually a true thing, which we were like, what the hell is a crane truck?
Well, I was just thinking a crane, but then he's been looking at this like flatbed truck on, he's just...
Yeah, aside from cruise ships and RVs, he's also big into tow trucks. He likes a lot of fucking random shit.
Oh, we've had to find... Do you know there's a song for everything?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, Mommy, at bedtime, he's like, can you play me a tow truck song? I'm like, there isn't a tow truck song. He goes, yes, there is. So you put it on, it's like, when your car breaks down and you're feeling kind of down, there's a tow truck. I was like, fuck.
That's a good song.
He's right. There's a song. Hey, Mommy, can you look up a song about cruise ships and a kid driving a cruise ship?
Just wait till somebody does a dubstep remix of the tow truck song.
With fuck in it.
Yeah. Yeah. Kendrick and Skrillex / the remix for the tow truck song.
Oh.
So those are the good things. The bad things.
Those are good?
Yeah. The other day, so like we talked about, Dean was big into fucking Legos. He was pissed off at Dean and then fucking stomped his big Lego. And it was a big scene.
I had a really hard time with that.
Yeah, I could tell you were triggered.
He intentionally was being nasty. But I didn't yell. Because we're working on not yelling.
Yep.
Yeah,
last time we talked about this, I was non-yelling at that point. Now it's... I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm yelling.
It's 2 weeks.
I'm talking loudly, so I'm creeping back up. I'm starting to regress. I need to be checked a little bit.
Yeah, I need to borrow the earplugs that Paula sent you in the mail.
Yeah, I need to plug those in.
If Paula, a friend of ours, sent Makin the noise canceling earplugs that I told you about, where it's like there's like a hole just for sound, so that he can only partially hear.
I haven't tried them yet, but those are a lose-lose for me, right? So like I either don't put them in and I hear everything and I'm triggered by all of the noises going on at all the times. Or I put them in and I only hear half of it and then you bitch at me for not paying attention. Or not hearing what he's asking you for a fucking smoothie.
Or you're just a happier person. So I don't know. Maybe you should try it.
Yeah, I should probably try it before I knock it here.
I think we've mentioned this before. When we were fighting, you were like, your voice is literally... piercing my ears.
You were screaming in my ear, so I don't know.
First of all, screaming in your ear is doing this.
We were driving.
I was facing forward. You were driving, and I was yelling at you.
I was facing forward, and you were looking at my ear.
But I wasn't in your ear. I just was speaking with a lot of passion.
Yeah, speaking with a lot of passion. Name an Italian girl who only speaks with a lot of passion and doesn't yell.
But we're working on it.
How are we working on it? Oh, we on the yelling at the kids, not at each other.
No, you're exempt from that.
Yeah, well, baby steps here. Let's stop yelling at them, then we'll stop yelling at each other.
Then we'll deal with us, which I'm proud of us. We've been good at that lately.
Yeah, going on 2 weeks.
Our last fight, or our last discussion, I thought was going to turn into a fight, but
you held it down. Not. Yeah, you kept your.
No, you held it down.
Well, which one is
I
this?
get worried that like if anything I say negatively towards you, you're going to just like you're going to get angry.
Come on,
and get defensive.
That first of all, what you just described is exactly what happens, but the roles are reversed.
So, no.
Yes. The last big fight, you initially...
No, wait. I'm not talking about that one. That's
we're
that one
past
doesn't count.
Why would that count?
It's not irrational.
Yeah.
But no, last night, when I told you, like...
that wasn't even a fight. That was a mutual conversation.
We had a conversation, but I was genuinely afraid to talk to you about these things. I'm like, are they going to be triggering?
Yeah.
Is this going to cause a fight? Is this going to be another like where we start nice, but then we get deep and then we yell, whatever it is. Like, and I just don't want that. Like but I want to also be able to tell you like, listen, this is what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was. I'm trying to remember.
It was like probably 18 hours ago, which was like 3 years ago in our time.
I don't really remember. But go ahead. Who's next? Your garlic breath from the dinner I made tonight. I will not use garlic ever again.
Excuse me. Sorry.
All of my... buddy,
garlic mixed with the cerveza?
Wait, my breath was so bad that I carried Dean up the stairs and he was literally like this. I was like, what is it? He's like... Nothing. And he's laying, I'm holding him and he's like over here. Uh-huh. And he's like, he goes, your breath smells. I'm like, okay. So that's why I don't cook with garlic.
I'll go brush my teeth.
Sorry. Continue.
Good things with Leo. No, we'll skip Leo. I mean, I had a lot of stuff written down for Leo because I already did the good things. We'll move up to Dom at number 2. The Dom could easily been a 4 on a bad week. Like, He's been continually trying new food. Today he had asparagus. He tried sushi last week. We're trying because he's a picky eater. So we're like, okay, no, you need to have a vegetable. Whatever vegetables we're having for dinner, you need to try it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to eat the whole thing, but you need to try it. Like we're trying to figure shit out.
And no means no.
Yes, no means no. But he also got moved up to 12U hockey. He's been balling out at hockey. He's getting his confidence back a little bit. I think because he was off for a couple weeks. I truly think just like with me working out or people who need to go work out or walk or exert physical energy, like their mental health is better when they're doing physical things. If he doesn't play hockey for 7 or 10 or 14 days, like it probably affects him negatively. Yeah. So that is turned into better things. Things that he hasn't been so good with is his general attitude again. It's kind of going back around to like running his mouth a little bit. Everybody hates me. Everybody picks on me. I'm the one who always gets in trouble. No one wants to play football with me. Yeah, maybe because you're the biggest asshole of the kids, Dom. Sometimes.
Oh, careful.
You talk back the most.
It's the like. But I told you gotta come with.
Yeah.
It's that. It's like the yelling, but like the like it's like
not what you say, Dom. It's how you fucking say it.
But you don't understand how to do it. I'm like, Dom, I don't even hear you.
Yeah.
I don't even hear what you're saying.
And he doesn't hear us because he's not listening. And
we're trying though. We're trying to like, do you hear the way I'm talking to you?
Yep.
Do you hear the way I'm talking to you? Okay. I know it's annoying.
Listen to the sound of my voice.
Yeah. I know it's annoying that Leo ruins every game we play, but he's 4. Mm-hmm. And it's annoying and I hear that. But like, let's try that again. Nice.
Yeah.
Can you try that again?
Not wrong, but also like a lot of the problems are like him playing physical things with Leo, so they both like to get physical. But like, Dom, you can't check Leo into the boards and not expect him to get physical back.
We have literally been telling Dominic this since
a year and a half ago.
2 years, 2 years. Like, you cannot play with the boys like you do with Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the other really fucking annoying thing that he did this week.
How is he number 2?
That's what I said. The accuracy of these rankings is not on point. So we're outside upon request. Can we go play in the street? Yeah, sure. Let's go fucking play in the street.
Got you all your cereal, and now we're going in the street.
You got Red 40 fucking coursing through your veins. Let's make sure we burn that energy off. Mm-hmm. Riding his electric scooter back and forth. Big fucking Escalade drives by.
Yes.
And okay, everybody is coming up. Everybody side of the street. Some fucking crossing guard. Dom over there. Leo. It's like okay, a whole situation. Anytime a car goes by, starts to go by. Dom immediately peels out like he's a fucking police officer ready to pull the car over. His electric scooter goes pretty fast. Like it tops out at what 15, 25?
I don't know.
Fast enough. A car was driving slower.
12. I don't know.
And he's like in line in the same exact speed with the car, 10, 15 feet behind it. I'm like, if that car slows down, Dom, you're fucking done. And I fucking laid into him. I was overly mean. Hopefully it made it like...
I'm glad I wasn't there for that.
Yeah, you would have killed him. You just would have said...
No, I would have been upset
Escalade,
with what
pull
you were
back
saying.
around. Oh, no, really? No, that shit...
Wait. My dad that night was like, hey, because I told him what happened. And my dad, we were in the car, and my dad's like, so one of my buddies called, and he said that he's a cop. And he said that you were riding too closely to an Escalade. And Don was like, the police? He's like, yeah.
I didn't know about that.
The fuzz called. They said.
And he believed it?
Oh, yeah. He was scared shitless.
Good.
It's perfect.
I didn't know about that.
He was like, he goes, because you can't do that. You can't pull up on cars like that. That's illegal. You weren't in a bike lane. You were behind him. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You're at fault if something happens.
Mm-hmm. And
he was like, but Papa, was the police? He's like, yeah.
I'm glad him getting a ticket scared
Not
him
a
more
ticket.
than him getting fucking
They
run
equate
over.
Police being in trouble with the police is jail.
True.
So
I get it.
As long as they want to think that's fine with me.
I get it. Whatever's going to
Even
keep
Leo's
him.
like, Mommy, if you're going really fast, you're going to go to jail. I'm like, yes.
Yep.
Totally.
That's why I tell you to slow down when you run around the house with no socks on. Or with socks on, sorry. Mm-hmm. So that's most of it for Dom. So that means number one is Viv. She had a great weekend of birthday parties. Not only that party that we talked about earlier, but she had another birthday party. They did the rock climbing thing at Lifetime. And it's a 3 floors, right? However high 3 floors is. Fucking high. Not bitch. She couldn't climb like the first couple times. I was getting nervous for her.
And all the other people are just
because there's a couple little girls that were just like little spiders just flying right up the walls.
They probably are members.
Probably, you're right. And she was struggling, trying to find her footing. It wasn't that she couldn't physically do it because she would do it, but she wasn't like planning her paths out correctly because that's the whole strategy.
She lives in the moment like her mother.
Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, I'm stuck here. Where do I go now?
Yeah, where's my foot go?
Yeah, I'm late. I'm 25 minutes late. I'm out on the wrong side of town.
Where's my calendar?
But this is the way I took.
What day is it?
No one told me I had to be here in this fucking handle. But she finally figured it out, and I was so proud of her. She got all the way up to the top. Everybody was clapping. It was the whole thing. I teared up. It was beautiful. I was very proud of her.
Yeah, you were kind of getting sick of the boys that day, so I'm like, you take Viv to the birthday party.
Rock climbing is not my thing, and I had never been so excited to like go to
get away.
Yeah, to go do a rock climbing at a little girl's birthday party. I was like, fucking yes, let me go.
Yeah, I'll just go and watch.
Yes, happy to. What else? Do you need me to go to the grocery store? But other great things with Viv, she's killing it with dance. She's got a recital coming up. She's fucking pop locking and dropping it literally all day long.
Literally, you'll be talking to her and she'll be like,
yeah. Oh, sorry, what? Yeah, can you put some, you put a Sawyer bar in my lunchbox?
You think you can add that to my lunchbox? And then she'll sing the song like, Queen.
Yep, exactly. Beyonce.
Yeah, Beyonce. It's so funny because she really does, no matter what you're doing. My brother literally was like, Danielle, Vivian is never not posing. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, I was talking to her, she's going, so do you think that like I can come over and play with Charlie at some point this week? Mm-hmm. And I was like, that's my daughter. Mm-hmm. Literally, she's
I hope she never stops.
Do you think...
I hope she's doing that when she's like 35 and in a meeting.
Do you think that
like, do you think we could have those papers in my inbox? Sorry, I dropped my phone.
Oh, dang it. Where is it?
Don't
get excited. Here.
Oh, that was one thing I forgot. Did you leave that off for some reason?
What?
Number 3?
Sex jobs?
Not sex jobs. Sex job?
Job?
I'll come back to that after
says
I
sex
finish
job.
Sex job? But the last thing for Viv is she had this school project. This is a bad thing. I'll let you take it from here.
We never talked about this?
No, we did not talk about the manatee project.
Okay, so let me just fix this. Okay. So Vivian got a project probably 2 months ago, and it was the week before it was due, and I was like, hey Viv, you that project about manatees, like, because the majority of it was done at school. I'm like, we really need to get started on the diorama part of it, because she does the research at school. We do the visual portion at home. And I was like, we need to get started. And she's like, okay. So I went and bought all the supplies to get, like, to do it.
Make it look cute.
And then 2 days in a row, I'm like, bring your papers home so I could see, like, what are you saying and whatever. So she brings them home. I kind of glance at them, put them down, and then she needed them for school because she had to add to them. And 2 days in a row, she forgot them. And this is the same exact weekend, Thursday, Friday, that the project's due Monday. So, miscommunication.
She told me to bring it one day. I didn't bring it. You were supposed to bring it back. I forgot to tell you.
Yeah. So I was like, whatever, we'll get it done. And it'll be fine. We'll finish it at home. If I have to type up all of her information and she just reads it to me, that's fine, whatever. So we sit down at this table, and we're starting to work on it, and I'm reading through her research, and I'm like, okay, so manatees have feathers and scales, and I'm like, I don't think so.
Not these kind of manatees, Viv.
I was like, Viv, and I don't really know what, everything else made no sense. It was like, some manatees are from the West Indies. And then Florida, and I'm like, where are the West Indies?
Yeah, one of them, like, some manatees live in the southwest part of the United States. I'm like, oh, I've lived here most of my life. I've never seen a fucking manatee before.
It was the feathers and scales that I'm like, we're redoing this whole thing. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about, right? So, thank God the project was focused on wetlands. So I'm like, I know what the wetlands are. Florida, like, it's a lot of, like, green, a lot of, like, and her aunt Dominique loves manatees. So that's why she chose the manatee. And they're called the sea cows. And she knew all of that. But then, like, I had to re-show her videos. I had to give her visual examples. We molded them out of clay. And, it was, and then we're getting through all the research, and I'm just basing it off this paper she gave me. So I'm sitting there and I'm typing, she's reading.
This is all the night before.
2 nights before and night before. And I was like, she's like, oh, I'm like, Viv, is this all you needed to include? She goes, oh, well, there was a whole paper with a bunch of questions on it that I had to include. I'm like, where's the fucking paper? She's like, at school. I didn't finish it, so I didn't think I needed it.
I didn't do it, so I figured it's better off there anyways.
So I text her friend's mom, and I was like, hey, sorry, we don't know what the fuck we're doing over here. So do you know, like, what questions were included in the project? Or maybe you can send me a picture of your daughter's report.
Send me the cheat sheet.
Yeah, send me your daughter's report so I can see what Vivian needed to include in there. And she's like, oh, yeah. She said there needs to be physical adaptation. Literally listed every motherfucking thing off. Physical adaptation, environmental adaptations. Are they endangered? What kind of food? What kind of living space? What do they contribute to the ecosystem? What do they take from the ecosystem? All, like, she gave me a detailed report, and Vivian was literally like, they have feathers and scales.
Should have fucking chat GPT'd that shit.
I didn't. I couldn't do that. So we did it. My mom helped with some of the visual part too, so it was very helpful. But I'm like, so I called her teacher, and I was like, what do we do here? Because I don't. She, and even Vivian was like, Danielle. She goes, Mommy. I was very proud of her. She's like, Mommy, I know this is on me, so I will accept whatever grade I get.
Mm-hmm. Which, that was enough for me. So I brought it up as a negative, but I was very proud with, while it wasn't ideal, the way she handled the accepting of her consequences.
But she kept crying, I'm just so forgetful. Like you, Mommy, you're so forgetful. I just forgot. And I'm like, I mean, I get it, but
she's using this as a little bit of a crutch, but I get,
it's a real problem.
I'm not saying she needs to figure out how to cope with it at 8, but like, Come on, Viv. Not everything is an excuse because you're forgetful.
But she's still expecting that $100 from you for dancing.
I'll happily fucking send that out.
Really?
I'll hit her on a Venmo.
You're going to pay her $100
Absolutely.
for dancing?
Yeah, I stick to my word. I had to bribe her and Charlie that if they got back into dance and made it all the way through the first recital, they would each get $100. So she's at negative $3 right now on her overdraft, so she'll have $97 pretty soon.
No, I'm like, we made her pay us back. We're just going to give her the money back.
Yeah, I should probably rethink that a little bit.
Yeah, I know. She's not losing anything.
I know.
But anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Well,
I'll save the sex jokes for next time.
The what?
I'll save the sex joke for next time.
Oh. Well, on that note, make sure you tune into our next episode. Honestly, the next Real Late and Relatable is going to be a good one.
Ladies only edition.
It's going to
am I allowed to do it or no?
You can be there. There's only 3 mics,
Maybe I'll
though.
be there. Maybe I won't.
If we can get another mic, you're more than welcome to join.
We have 4 mics.
We do?
Yeah.
So maybe it might not be as fun.
Let's do girls only.
So it's going to be a very special Real Late and Relatable, which if you don't subscribe, please do. It's really fun. It's more off the cuff.
$5.
$5. It's
you
funny.
can write it off on your taxes.
Could you?
No, but
mental health. Could be his mental health write-off. But
we're
regardless, what?
So we're not technically like a 501c3 charity, but we could be.
Well, anyways, it's $5. It's fun. The next episode's going to be really great. I hope you guys at least tune in for that one.
Yep. Pay the $5 and then cancel.
We're going to have some fun special guests. Mm-hmm. And on that note,
thank you for listening. Boom, baby. Bang!
He can't hear you.
I didn't hear that one.